Morning students, the next teaching method we can see is a micro-teaching. Micro-teaching is a teacher training technique and not a teaching technique. It is a simulated social skill teaching to provide the feedback to the teacher trainer for the modification of teacher behavior. It is a training technique which requires the student teacher to teach a single concept using a specific teaching skill to a small number of pupils in a short duration of time. The phases of micro-teaching, the phase 1 or it is otherwise known as pre-active phase. Step 1 orientation, concepts of micro-teaching, rationale of using the micro-teaching, procedure of micro-teaching, requirements and setting for adopting the micro-teaching techniques, the merit and demerits of micro-teaching. Step 2 discussion of teaching skill, analysis of teaching into components, discussion of the rational role of these teaching skills. Step 3 selection of a particular teaching skill. The teaching skill are to be practiced by taking them one at a time. The teacher trainee during the steps are also provided with the necessary orientation and processing material for practicing the skill. Step 4 presentation of a model demonstration lesson. This state is known as modeling, that is demonstration of the desired behaviors relating to a teaching skill for imitation by observers. Model lesson can be given in a number of ways, like by providing written materials, handbook, videotapes, etc. Step 5 observation of model lesson and criticism. In this stage, what is read, viewed, listened to and observed through a modeling source is carefully analyzed by the trainees. In a demonstration given by the expert teacher, the pupil teacher are expected to note down their observation regarding specific skill. Phase 2 or interactive phase, that is step 6 preparation of a micro lesson plan. Step 7 creation of a micro teaching setting. Number of students in a class should be varies from 5 to 10. Type of people, that is real people, means pupil, preferably of the peer group. Type of supervisors, the teacher, educator or peers. Time duration of micro lesson plan is 6 minutes. Step 8 practice of the teaching skill. Lesson plan taped on video or audio tape. Steps 9 feedback. Feedback is provided to the trainee in component of teaching behavior, emphasis to the skill under practice. Step 10 replanning. That means replan the session after getting the feedback. If anything lacking, the pupil teacher tries to replan the previously delivered micro lesson. Step 11 reteaching. Reteach the session is again performed by the pupil teacher. Step 12 re-feedback. Pupil teacher is again observed by the peer teacher and the supervisor. On the basis of observation, pupil teacher is provided with the re-feedback to the master the specified teaching skill. Step 13 repetition on micro teaching cycle. So this is a micro teaching cycle: planning, teaching, feedback, replanning, reteach, re-feedback, replanning, reteaching, master of the skill. Phase 3 or post-active phase. This is also known as a transfer phase. In this phase, the trainees are given an opportunity to use the skill in a normal classroom teaching situation. The advantages of micro-teaching include enable the professional teacher to evaluate his own teaching behavior. It offers opportunity to in-service teachers to learn and try out new curriculum materials. It is used during interviews in education institutions for selection of the teacher. Micro-teaching helps in reducing the complexities of the normal classroom teaching. It is a simple approach. It is convenient and controlled research tool. It is economical device because it saves staff time. Here the student remains active, the proceeds according to his own pace, provides better rehearsal ground. Here the learning becomes efficient, pleasant and permanent. Disadvantages include the skill-oriented and not content-oriented. A teacher-educator requires adequate training in micro-teaching before it is implemented. It alone is not sufficient. It should be integrated with other techniques like interaction analysis, simulated teaching, etc. The question of integrating skill is quite challenging. It disturbs the normal classroom timetable. Thank you. Thank you for listening. If you have any doubts or comments, please